Hello everyone, so in this video I want to talk about discernment. So what it is discernment? Discernment, it is the capacity for us to have a neutral perspective about the experience that we are having. In other words, we allow ourselves to go neutral, to front and center, to drop the storyline and to discover what it is, in this case, the light language that is coming through, the being that is connecting with us, what is the reason why. So first of all, set your healthy boundaries with your guys, with the energy, with your clients. If you are going to do light language with clients, with guys, you can say something like, no one can come through me unless you guys give me name, where are you from, the reason why, and how I can get rid of you if I don't like your energy. Some people advise that we should ask, are you from the light or not? Don't be afraid, because when you ask those things to the energy is obligated to reply to you, but it may not reply in a way that you will clearly understand. So how we're going to discern? I use my body as a discernment tool. Yeses I felt in my heart, nos I felt in my stomach. Some people can be drawn to do muscle testing, pendulum, cards, whatever technique works out for you so you confirm, use it. But for me, the best technique, it is to ask again and again and again, who are you? Let's see that it's not clear and I'm channeling. So I tune in my body and then I ask, how does this energy feels to me? It does feel like healing. It does feel like in my plexus, like in my third eye, and then allow your sensory field to give you the answer. Activation may feel like tingling sensation, electricity. If it's something very ancient, very old, or not very high frequency, it's going to feel like cold, like chills, like goosebumps. Very high frequency energy feels so hot, like burning hands. Sorry for my neighbors and the noise. We'll have different maps and toolkits to sense spirit through us. So be comfortable with the light of spirit and source coming through you in whatever way you recognize it, that you can own it, that you can feel comfortable in your own skin doing light language, and then in the future channeling if you are not ready, if you're already not doing it. We all can do light language, we all can channel, we all can do many things. But I think the challenge is to trust that the information that's coming through, it is valid. All information that comes from spirit, whether you call them Pleiadians, higher self, angels, is going to be uplifting. And the information that comes not from spirit is going to be a message like, you were born to be fed by entities, you were born to have connections with narcissistic. They seed fear, even though they say, like for example, that is called false light. For example, people that says, I just saw the premonition that you're going to be in California and then it's going to be a huge earthquake and then many people is going to die. It may happen, but that information is seeding fear. When anything that is coming through, it's coming through fear, like cabal, Illuminati, dark aliens, talking about demons, harvesting energy. Sorry. It doesn't come from the light. It's not from the light, because it's vibrating through fear, not through love. And it's not about things, because maybe there is something that we need to learn and they need to learn. But if you're listening to any channeler that says darkness is battling right now, we have to do something, let's go out there and do whatever. It's not coming from the light, because sometimes we feel afraid when we hear those things. It may come from the soul, from a guide, for whoever, but high frequency messages that not come through fear or warning, you must do. Some people said to me, my guides fight all the time. Guides don't fight. Your feelings fight, and then appears like your guides are fighting. Or some people maybe say it like, my guides don't like me because they don't ever reply. That's not true either. Guides always reply. We're the ones that are not in the channel correctly, where we can perceive the energy. Of course guides reply and help us and assist us, because they are us. It's like if you said, my eyes doesn't want to see. They want to see. They were made to see, but sometimes we have some problem in the eye, so we cannot see clearly. Perhaps we need lenses, or go to the doctor, or whatever. So use discernment through asking lots of questions, like if you are in a reading with someone else. Who are you? Where are you coming from? Are you my guide? Are you from this life, from another life? But then pay attention to the underneath frequency about that connection. And this is not about to get complicated, because when the messages are so stunningly in the flow of the universe, there is no need to ask questions, because it just fully resonates with you. But in whatever degree you are in your journey, allow yourself to practice with discernment. Again, when people, like for example, tell you things like, I don't want to be rude, but I think this technique you are doing is not correct, it may not come from light. It may come from insecurity or from envy or things like that. So start discernment with people around you, with light language, but at the same time with your own thoughts. Like for example, if you say something like, I was chosen to be a light worker at this time. You can also say, I choose to be in this ascension at this time. Did you notice a difference? In the first sentences, it was I was chosen, like I did not have free will to do it, like I was forced to do it. And then in the second, it is like I choose because I want to, because I can, because it's my decision, because I would love to ascend with humanity at this time. So notice the subtle sensations between words, between codes, between frequency, so you can practice to discern where you would like to be. One way or another, all frequencies are part of divine order, part of the yin and yang, and the balance that is source, because source it is all that can exist, all type of possibilities to exist. But what we're doing it is to discern what works for us and what it doesn't work anymore. Like for example, oh, I'm so thirsty, I'm just going to drink gasoline. No, because gasoline is for cars, it's not made for my body. So I need to discern, probably said, I'm gonna have juice, I'm gonna have tea, I'm gonna have water, or whatever that works out for me. I can drink anything. I can drink shampoo if I want to, but I may have a stomach ache or diarrhea or whatever. So this is what discernment, not because shampoo is a bad thing, it's great for hair, but not for my stomach. Does that make sense? So maybe that message that is not that high frequency is not because it's a bad message, but may not be for you anymore because you are vibrating higher. So practice with discernment. Again, any question, reach out to me, whether you comment in the video or you contact me through encodedfrequency.com. Much love. See you in the next video.